sister announced my miscarriage on Facebook for prayers. I announced her husband's side chick. My sister Rachel and I have always had issues. She's the golden child, married to David, 3 perfect kids, mommy blog about blessed family life. I'm the black sheep who focused on career and didn't marry until 27. When I got pregnant after 2 years trying, Rachel seemed genuinely happy. Bought designer baby clothes, planned my shower. For once, I thought we'd moved past our rivalry. I lost the baby at 14 weeks the day before Thanksgiving. Called Rachel sobbing from the hospital. Asked her to tell our parents because I couldn't form words. She said she'd handle everything. 20 minutes later, my phone exploded. She'd posted on Facebook, "Urgent prayer warriors. My sister lost her baby. Doctors say chromosomal abnormalities." She waited until almost 30 to try. Pray she finds peace with God's plan. Sometimes God knows when we're not ready to be mothers. Hundreds of reactions, dozens of comments and shares. She'd announced my miscarriage to 2,000 people before I'd left hospital. Tagged my workplace, tagged my husband's family, made up the chromosomal abnormalities completely. Comments discussed my age, suggested I'd caused it by waiting too long. Her church friends offered prayers for my struggling marriage. My mother-in-law found out about her grandchild's death through a Facebook share from a stranger. When I confronted Rachel, she played victim. "I was getting you prayers. Don't be ungrateful." I went no contact. She escalated. Started a fundraiser for my fertility journey without asking. Posted my private ultrasound photos. Wrote a blog. "When your sister loses a baby, a Christian mother's perspective." Made videos about supporting your sinful sister, implying I'd had an abortion. Final straw. She signed me up for Rachel's Vineyard, a post-abortion healing retreat. The pastor called asking if I preferred private confession first. But here's the thing about narcissist sisters. You learn to collect receipts. 2 years ago, David had a Miami work conference. Rachel couldn't go, sick kid. She asked me to check on him since I was there for a wedding. Found him at the hotel bar with another woman, hand on her thigh. When he saw me, he went white. Begged me not to tell. Said it would destroy the family. I didn't tell, but I took photos. Noted her conference badge. Jessica Torres, regional sales manager. For 2 years, I kept David's secret through every passive-aggressive comment about my godless marriage, through every Facebook post about their perfect Christian union. But when she used my dead baby for content, game over. Christmas dinner, 30 family members around Rachel's perfect table. She was retelling her miscarriage story, how God tested her faith through my loss. I stood for the toast. Thank you for prayers during my miscarriage. I've learned something about family. Sometimes those we trust most harbor the biggest secrets. Pulled out my phone. This is Jessica Torres. David, remember Jessica from Miami? She sent flowers after my miscarriage. So thoughtful of your girlfriend to care. Room exploded. David denied everything until I showed photos. Credit card statements showing monthly hotel charges. LinkedIn messages I'd screenshot. The kill shot? Jessica was pregnant. 4 months. Due 3 weeks after my angel would have been born. Rachel screamed. Threw china at walls. Accused me of lying, photoshopping, seducing David myself. Then Jessica walked in. I'd invited her. Told her it was time David's family knew about the baby. Rachel's perfect life crumbled. She went live on Instagram, mascara streaming, screaming about home-wrecking whores. Someone recorded it. It spread everywhere online. David filed for divorce next week. Jessica kept the baby. Hadn't known he was married. Rachel lost everything. House, David's name, reputation, blog sponsorships. Brands don't partner with someone who had a public meltdown that went viral. She texted, "You killed my family just like your body killed your baby." I replied with her fundraiser screenshot. She'd raised $3,400 for my fertility journey. I donated it to miscarriage support in my daughter's name. Posted receipt, tagged her. My daughter died at 14 weeks. Her name was Hope. Rachel's living with our parents, making videos about surviving narcissistic abuse. Comments all reference the dinner. I'm pregnant again. 16 weeks. Healthy girl. Rachel doesn't know. Never will. Jessica reached out yesterday, having a boy. Wants to discuss co-parenting. But when we met for coffee, she pulled out an envelope. "After your Christmas dinner story spread online, I got this. No return address." Inside were photos. Rachel and David at their wedding, their kids' birthdays, normal family stuff. But behind each photo was another picture. Same events, same dates, taken from different angles. Like someone had been watching, documenting their entire marriage. The last photo stopped my heart. It was me, at the hospital, day of my miscarriage. Taken from inside the room before I'd called Rachel. I was alone, holding my belly, crying. No one else had been there. No one could have taken this. On the back, in Rachel's handwriting. "I've been planning this longer than you know." But Rachel had been at her house during my miscarriage. Posted Instagram stories from her kitchen, had alibis for every photo. Jessica turned the envelope over. Inside the flap, barely visible, was a phone number. I called it. It rang once. A voice I didn't recognize said, "Hello, little sister, the real one. Did you really think there were only 2 of you?" The line went dead. When I looked up Rachel's birth certificate that night, I found something impossible. Rachel was born a twin. The other baby's name was crossed out in black ink, but underneath, barely legible, I could make out 5 letters. SARAH. Who's Sarah? Full story linked below.